Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Sharon and I am the owner of Create Lavender, a stationery and gift shop. And in this video, which was supposed to be part of Vlogmas, but I missed a few days. Even though I will say I did film, but with everything else going on and me trying to edit and work the job and then do my side, I was like, okay, you know what? Something's got to give for a few days, and it was Vlogmas. But I'm here today, and we're picking up, and it is actually the 10th. It's literally December 10th. Um. Oh, and I what's in front of me? So my name is Sharon. I am the owner of Create Lavender, stationery and gift shop. And for this video, I am preparing for the Black Market pop-up that is taking place as part of the People's Holiday Market downtown Pittsburgh. And somewhere I'll put the whole flyer for it, or the social media flyer with the days and the time. So what I have here is I have for every event, or many events, most events, just about every event, I have this event sheet that I have created for myself. And like right here, it's the event. You write down the event. And then in this section, it says date, place, and time. And I like write everything down on here. And then it has each section, and for each section, it's like my checklist. So it's a checklist. Now we're supposed to be, it's Wednesday. We're supposed to set up, you can set up this evening. The setup is, begins around 7:30 to 9:30. Let me get to packing. So up here, I have it separated into sections. So the first section I have is arrival. And for arrival, I always put, it says directions, parking money, dolly, wagon, bins. Okay. I already know the directions to the place, so I can just practically check that. Parking money is not going to be necessary because I won't be driving down there. I won't be driving myself. A dolly and a wagon won't be necessary because I'm going to just be getting off right in front of the door, and I'm about to tell you why it won't be necessary, because I'm getting off in front of the door, and there won't be, well, somewhere in front of the door. I'm only going to have maybe 2 bags at the most I'm taking down with me every day. Every day, since I live in the city, and since it's like right there, and since every day I can come home and grab something if I need more. So if I only take limited quantities of something with me, because I feel like it's going to be dead. And then if it's not dead, and Friday, I'm like, oh, Thursday, if I sell out a certain thing, I'm like, oh, okay, well, Friday, I'll just bring more in. Maybe I'll miss some sales, but I'm not taking a bunch of stuff with me, so that's one. And then 2, I don't need a wagon because we're not parking like 2 blocks away, and it's everything I can carry. And then then I have on here bins. I'm not taking bins, but I'm still going to mark it as yes, because what I'm going to use are my bags. So this is the bag I'm going to be, from a brand that I'm not going to say, but everybody knows. I'm going to be using this bag to pack for my setup items. And then I have this bag, which I probably won't take down with me tonight, but it's going to be holding some items. And then I do have another bag over there. I'll probably show you that bag to you tomorrow, that I'm going to be holding. Also, I'll show you the bags I'm using tomorrow. So yes, we got our bins and everything. Now let's get to our setup. So setup is going to be easy as well. It's because it's taking place inside one of the buildings that is downtown. And because we're just a pop-up, we're taking like a downtown. The holiday market actually takes place in like little houses that they have built for the vendors who are there. And the vendors are usually there from November the 21st, 22nd, or something around that time. That's light up night here in the city. and they stay till December 24th, which is Christmas Eve. They leave at like 2 or 3, it's like limited hours that day. But so they're there and they have little houses built for them. But for the pop-up, for us and for the international, it's taking place in this building. So we're going to be inside. Now for ours, the way they always set it up is they have a sort of a certain aesthetic that they want to have in the place. And the colors for that is black, silver, and white, I believe, or black, maybe it's black, gold, and white. Whatever the color is, something like that. Either gold, silver, gold, white, and black. I know it's black. And so there are certain things I'm not going to need, which I just said. So normally for setup, I have on here tent walls. Don't need it because we're going to be inside. So I crossing it off. Table, don't need a table because they are providing table and chairs. So I'm going to take the table and the chairs off of here. I'm just cross them off. Weights, don't need. Banner, I won't be needing it because when I'm talking about for my banner is I have a banner that goes across my tent. And I won't be using that because I'm not taking the tent. Anyway, table runner. I do have my table runner. And I am going to be putting it in. Here's my table runner. I haven't washed it, so I hope. So it's messy, it's messy. But that's my table runner. So I do have that. Oops, I crossed it off, but I'll check it next to it because I do have it. Table cover. Now, they also, like I said, they have a certain color aesthetic, and normally I would take either a lavender or a white tablecloth. However, they usually have all their tables covered with black tablecloths. So you can put your banners and stuff out, but the tablecloths, they want it, they want it uniform. So we're all going to have black tablecloths. So I'm not going to take that, but I do have to go upstairs and still get my tablecloth cover. So, because I'm going to use it as a cover for when I leave for the day, because we do leave our table set up. So I'm going to, you'll take all your product and everything down. I am going to do that. I'm going to take my product down, put it under my table. But the setup, I'm going to leave up, and I'm just going to throw a table cover under it. So I'm not going to check it off, and I'm not going to cross it off. I'm just going to leave it because I forgot to go run and grab it. Display items. So for display items, I am talking about the stuff, obviously, that I'm going to use. And I have, they're right now they're in their bubble wrap that they come in. I use it like a little bag. So I can just slide these are greeting card. What is this? Fiber? I don't know, fiberglass or acrylic or whatever it is. I'm going to definitely put those in my bag. I do have them here on the table, so I can't cross that off. And they're greeting card and greeting card stands. I'm not taking greeting cards because I'm not even ready. I don't have Christmas greeting cards, so I don't want to take any other greeting cards because people are going to be like, "Where's the Christmas ones?" And I'll be like, "I don't have them." So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have my stickers and my bookmarks, sticky notes, and everything in these. And like anything else, I'm just going to set them around on the table. So we have a display items, decorations. Okay. What I'm using as decorations is onto my greeting card display, I'm going to, these are fairy lights, the kind that you put batteries in. So I'm going to use them. And I'm going to tape them around the greeting stands and then put the battery pack to the back. And speaking of batteries, I have a bunch of them, so I'm going to take those with me. Now, I'm not sure, but I am going to take them. I'm going to take these purple garland beads that I have, but I'm also going to take this purple, like, star type of garland. I'm not sure if I'm going to even use them. I figured I might as well take them with me just in case I do decide to put them up. So I have decorations, so let's check that off. Then for my setup, I have my price list and price tags. And I don't have those made, so when I come back from dropping off my stuff, and I'm only taking down this evening, I don't know if I said this, I'm only taking the stuff I'm putting on my table. I'm not taking any product with me, any inventory, except for, and this is the only, I forgot to mention it. This is the reason why I'm going down tonight. I didn't want to set up until Thursday. It's Thursday morning. I figured I'd just get down there because we could get in the building like an hour or so early. And I was like, I'm not going to have much. I'll just go down there then. But I was chosen. So we have a morning TV show called Pittsburgh Today Live. And I won't be on the show, but there will be a person representing the whole market. And it's really the person who runs the market. And what's going to happen is it's going to be like you ever see the Today Show where they put products out on a table and then she's going to be talking to the host or whatever, but they're going to show the products and they'll still probably mention the businesses and all that stuff. So I was one of the businesses that was chosen. And so I have to drop off my products that I'm going to have on the table of the show tonight. So I have to go down there tonight. So I might as well take my stuff with me tonight, which I guess I can add to this video at the end. When I get back, I can just quickly add it in because these videos are going up late. So I don't have the price tags and everything. Okay, so that's why I'm going down, and that's why I'll make the price list and price tags when I get back. So I won't cross that off, won't check it, won't do nothing. Then I have a section called packaging. And it says bags, boxes, tissue paper, organza bags. I'm not taking organza bags because I have nothing that I have going in organza bags. I do have products if I'm carrying them or if I'm not carrying them that I have used in there, but none today or none for this weekend. Tissue paper, I'm not taking any because normally it's so I can wrap. And the same with boxes, because normally the boxes and tissue paper I use if I'm doing gift sets, which I'm not doing this time. If I have my mugs, I'm not taking mugs. Tumblers, I gave tumblers up. I don't even mess with tumblers at this point, so I don't need those. But bags, we got our bags. We got 3 types of bags. So I got my big bags. And then I got these type of bags. And I got the smaller ones. Oh, they're back there. I'm going to have to go get my 1 minute. Okay. Drop some. So I have the smaller ones. So my bags, I'll just quickly show you. Even which one? It's the same on both on the big bags and the smaller bags. So let me show you on this one. It's easier to grab them out. So my bags, I'll have a sticker that says Create Lavender and like the whole. This one got messed up, but and then on the back, I just have my tagline. Then for purchasing, the next is a purchasing. I have cash, card reader, cash app, code, and cash box. Gotta grab some cash, which I'm taking care of while I'm out this evening. Cash app code. I have my cash app codes that I hang up. I keep them laminated. Let's see. Let me mark it off. So we have the cash app code. I don't have the cash box yet. I have to go grab that along when I go grab the table cover out of the closet. And card reader, yes, I have. In fact, I have to charge these this evening. I won't take them with me until tomorrow, but I will be charging them this evening. And I have the one Shopify one that you use with your phone. Gotta make sure. And then I have this one. Let's see if I turn it on. It vibrates when you turn it on. That I use, and I use a hotspot. You do need Wi-Fi for this. I use my own little personal hotspot. They do have Wi-Fi. They are going to have Wi-Fi. They already gave us the Wi-Fi code and everything for down there. But I don't know. It's like I like doing my own private stuff. But if I have to, if I need to, I'll jump on there. So here it says what time it is and the day. And then put in your pen. I was like, am I showing my pen? I was not showing my pen. And then I'm checking for updates, which is good because I literally am glad I decided to do this video and turn this on because it's downloading updates. So let's let that do what it does. But I can mark it off. Now, this particular one, it's swipe, you can insert, you can tap, and you can scan, which is why I like to use this because I have barcodes on the back of my inventory. So yeah, so there's that. Then my card reader, just gotta get the cash and cash box. So then I have a section that says promotional material, business cards, newsletter sign up, flyers, zines, postcards. I'm just gonna say I'm not taking a flyer, a zine, or a postcard with me. Sometimes I do. The year before, for Christmas, I gave out a flyer, and it was just a 5x7 kind of flyer, and on one side it had like holiday tips to be stress free, and on the back it had pictures of my products. I've done zines for the last festival I did. Gave out a zine of affirmations and postcards. Usually if I have thank you cards that I want to get rid of and somebody purchases from me, I put them in there. And my thank you cards double as like something you can hang on your wall. So there is that. Still updating. So we're going to let that just do what it needs to do. So I don't have that. So I'm not taking any of those. Not a thing. Oh well. Now newsletter sign up, yes. I always keep those with my bags, and I keep them. I keep a couple of these, and I keep them laminated for them to be able to sign up. One thing about it is, the reason I have so many is because if I'm in a tent, I put them on my tent so people don't have to come in. Like, of course, I can set it on the table. I have quite a few, but I also put them like on the tent legs, and I even put one behind my tent if we have people walking back and forth behind, because people will do something, like we have one event and they can walk behind the tent and they'll scan it because who's looking at them, and like no pressure, I guess. So I like to put them in different areas, but I don't have a tent. I just have this. We have an 8-foot table. That's what we were told. We're getting an 8-foot table. I will put it up somewhere, and I'll probably like put it at the top of something on like my stands, greeting card stands, maybe, or just put it on the edge of a table, something like that. I don't know. So we have our newsletter sign up and business cards. Got my business cards right here. And I probably should have my business card holder under something else, but I guess because I keep business cards in my holder in the same. So here's my business card holders. My metal ones I got from Amazon, and they are purple. So there's those. I think I will change my list and make sure I put business card holder under setup. Yeah, I think that's where it should be. But I do have that, and I do have business cards, and if for some reason someone takes and they all end up gone, I'll come home and I grab more, because every day I'm coming home, I can always re-up on whatever I need. The business cards are here. Then I have a section called my toolbox. And so in my toolbox it says bungee cords. We don't need it. I'm not taking my banner. I don't have a temp. Switch band. Rope. I don't need that. Tape. I will need some tape. I will get me some clear tape. I'm leaving that open because I have to tape my lights to my I might need to tape my lights down to my stand, my greeting card stands. So I will just leave that open. Scissors, I'm not going to need any scissors, clamps, trash bags. We're going to be indoor. They usually have a lot of trash bags, cans around, I would hope. So we're not going to need that. Charger, generator. Yes, I will still take all my cords. I'm not going to cross that off yet. And I do have to charge. This is my, it's just a Jackery, one I can carry with me, because they already told us that electricity is limited and they would like to use it for people who actually need electricity for their items. And so anyway, and for every event, I always carry my Jackery, so I will make sure this is fully charged. I will charge it up tonight. It's already somewhat charged because I had plugged it in for another reason. And it was just, and I seen it was already charged like 80% of the way. So it won't take much to charge that up. So I'm not going, should I cross it off? I mean, I have it here. Yeah, I have it. So that's good. And I can plug everything in, all my wires to all my, I'll take all my wires and everything. And you can plug it in. It has a plug on it. It has the UBS cord thing on it. It has every which way to charge. So we're good there. And then I have a section called personal bag. And personal bag, I won't pack that until in the morning. No, I'll pack it tonight after I do my price tags and price lists. When I come home, I want to make sure I do that. I want to edit this video, and then I'm going to put together my personal bag before I go to sleep. In my personal bag, I always put stuff. It's like Band-Aids, lip balm, sunscreen. I won't be taking sunscreen. I can take that off. I'll be indoors. Pain reliever, tissues, hand sanitizer, and wipes, because I don't play. Some mints, you know, mouth might get dry talking to folks. It says snacks, water, snacks, toothpaste, toothbrush, because, I'll be there a long time. Literally, we're going to be there. It starts at 11, I believe, and it goes through 8 on Thursday, Friday, 10 on Saturday, 10:30 or 10 on Saturday, and on Sunday till 6. So that's a long time to be eating. We're not brushing. So. And then I have a section called, so I'm not going to cross anything off from my personal bag except for sunscreen, because I'm not going to be outside. So then I have a section called miscellaneous. And for miscellaneous, it says Picks per Today Live products. This is some of what I'm going to take. I'm going to give them a couple bookmarks, a couple sticker sheets, one of my mouse mats. I can't give them everything. And it's going to be a weekly planner included in there. One, I have to pack those up with the other. And I'm also going to give them my Speak Life quote journal. And that should be what I'm going to have on the table. So I'm going to put all of that into like a little bag. I'll put it into the Speak Life bag. And I could just I'm going to take this out of plastic though, so that they can style it however they want on the table. But so that's going to be that. So practically I have it. And my camera, which I don't have. Not this camera, but the camera that you take when an easy one that I can take with me. That's back there. I won't cross it off. I will grab it. So that's my camera. Okay, so I'm going to pack everything up into the bag. Go grab what I need, the 2 items that I need to grab, 2 or 3 items I need to grab from upstairs. And when we get down there to set up, or we get into the event or venue, I will go ahead and I will film that. And then I will see you in the next video.